Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. This love reading is for how does your estranged lover feel about you? Please like, share, and subscribe, and welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. Spirit, I would like to know, for the viewer and their love interest, what was the connection in the past, please? What was the connection between the viewer and the love interest in the past? And so this is the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So with the Four of Pentacles, this is something that perhaps it came in quickly for you. Communication might have started off really quick. It was like when you first saw each other, you probably locked eyes and there was an immediate attraction, and you really felt as if you wanted to hold on to this person and this person really wanted to hold on to you. And so definitely there was a quick action as far as movement. It could have been you, or I feel like it could have been you that you might have rushed in to this person. And I do feel like you sort of bumped into each other. It could have possibly been at work. And so definitely there was like a mutual kind of, like you both wanted this, you both wanted to start this relationship. There was a mutual, somewhat like of understanding to start this relationship. And definitely I feel like the connection was very, quick. Like I said, when you locked eyes, they pretty much, you had them at the first look, is what I'm hearing. It's like they just wanted to really attach themselves to you or you to them, okay? And that was how you, the past connection. Spirit, I would like to know, what is the present connection for the lover and the viewer? What is the present connection? So with the devil and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you could, because this is an estranged lover, so in the present, the connection is there's still a lot of thought there. There's a lot of thought about, the attraction. And I feel like they still hold on to you. Maybe they hold on to the idea of you and having you. I do see there's some kind of passion in there, some kind of attraction as far as sexuality. I do feel like this person, it could be this person or you that really are all tied up as far as not knowing where to go with this connection. But I do feel like this person does think about you a lot. You think about them a lot. And it's almost as if they want to reach out and, start a union with you, start a commitment, start a relationship with you. But it's almost like they're holding back for a reason. And we'll clarify this and see. But with the Devil card, it's definitely an attraction where, it could have been something where there was just a lot of lust. And that's why with the Knight of Swords, it came in really quickly. It could have been something that you both are good looking and you caught each other's eyes, and it was like a mutual kind of feeling. But see, there's still a lot of passion there. The kind of lust that I'm getting from this Devil and the Eight of Swords, it's like something that you can't get over, something they can't get over. And like I said, they think about you a lot, and they think about coming together as a couple. And for whatever reason, you're not together right now. But let me see, let's clarify these two real quickly, okay? Let's use this one right here. Spirit, please clarify the Devil and the Eight of Swords in the present connection. With the present connection, please clarify the Eight of Swords and the Devil card, please. Okay, I do feel... Okay, so the moon popped over for you. And so this is really saying that something needs to change as far as being able to come forward with this relationship, as far as maybe some truths, seeing things clearly, not being delusional about it. Definitely something that needs to be exposed. And also it could definitely mean that you need to follow your intuition on this relationship. It could be the other person that really needs to go through a change and really follow their intuition, really unlock themselves, because they're not truly blind. I feel as if they can still really visualize you. They could still see you. They think about you constantly. So this is something where there needs to be a change, okay? And perhaps maybe perhaps they're thinking that you don't feel the same way about them, because there's been some time apart, okay? But definitely with the moon, this is a change. That means something's going to change. Something is going to be exposed to them. And something could have possibly already been exposed to them, because, see, they can't get over you. And there's a lot of kind of lusting, passion, kind of a lot of attraction still there, okay? So let's see what happens in the future. Spirit, what is the future connection for this couple, the viewer and the love interest? Okay, as it flung out. The Chariot, see, I knew it. There's something changing because of the moon. The Chariot is definitely speaking of making changes, having victory, starting something new, something that perhaps maybe you have thought was dead. In the future, it's going to come back and turn around, and you're going to have victory. The Chariot speaks of victory, having victory and success. It also speaks of that yin and yang, balanced energy, soulmate, very balanced. And it is a movement card, so it's really moving forward, okay, and following intuition and just having victory. So I do feel like this is what the connection is in the future. So this person needs to change, whether it be you or the person. I feel like the person holds themselves back. If it's not your lover, it's you that holds yourself back from this person, okay? But definitely, this is a destiny card. This is a major, and this is saying it's going to happen whether you want it or not. And obviously, you wouldn't be watching this reading if you're not expecting or wanting this lover to return to you, okay? Very beautiful. So please don't leave me comments that you don't want this person to come back to you, because it says, how does your estranged lover feel for you, okay? And so I would like to know, please, Spirit, for the present or the past, for the past, how did they feel about you? Okay, let me ask again, because I feel like they were flinging out and I didn't ask the question yet, and I really want to be clear on these for you guys, okay? In the past, Spirit, how did the love interest feel for the viewer? Yes. Yeah, they definitely felt like they felt your emotion. They felt your love instantly. With the Queen of Cups, this is the Queen of Cups. This is an energy of having a lot of emotion, having a lot of wisdom, a lot of growth, honesty. They just sort of held you. They held you up in this kind of pedestal where you're very different than what they've ever had. Because the question was how did they feel about you in the past? So they definitely felt very emotional to you, very drawn to you. They had visions with the Heffron here. They had visions of really starting a like a long-lasting relationship with you, as far as even marriage. And I feel like they had thoughts of marriage early on. If this wasn't your love interest that had those feelings, it was you about the marriage, okay? Because the way they felt about you is they felt the same emotion. Like they felt a lot of love coming from you. But I do feel like they thought about marriage as well. I think you both did, actually. But there's, with the Heffron, it also speaks of perhaps, because it is a 5 and it is speaking about a change. So it perhaps this is something that now is being changed as far as seeing this, if that makes sense. Like they might have been hardened in the past and not been able to vocalize how they felt for you, but they thought about it and they could visualize you being, I'm hearing like, that's my wifey, that's my husband, something like this, okay? But there needed to be time to really learn and really see if this was a true love, if that makes sense for you. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what they're telling me, okay? So, but this is how they felt for you in the past, which was very nice. They saw that emotion in you. They saw that wisdom. Almost like I'm hearing, they just felt like they could grow with you, and you're very motherly, very motherly or fatherly to them, okay? In a good way, not a creepy kind of way, guys. I would like to know, in the present, how do they feel about the viewer in the present, please? How do they feel about the viewer? So see, in the present with the Six of Swords, this is possibly them leaving this kind of Eight of Swords energy, because the Six of Swords speaks coming to something that is better, leaving a situation in the past and coming to you, okay? Where they definitely feel that, you know, if they come to you, it's definitely a lot smoother relationship than what they've been in, or possibly whatever situation has gone on in their past was very difficult, where you know, they're coming into you. This is another movement card. They're moving towards you. There you go. They're moving towards you, okay? And I want to clarify this card. Let me see what's at the bottom. At the bottom, see, they want a new beginning with you. I definitely want a new beginning with you. And I feel like in the present, they feel this kind of pull. Because with the Eight of Swords, it's like they really couldn't get over you. They just can't get over you. You can't get over them as well. And so I do sense there's some, with the number 6, there's some kind of spirituality that's opened up. And definitely that's what the Hierophant speaks about, learning family values, wanting something traditional, something that you've never had before. So perhaps this person has never had this kind of relationship in the past. At the top of the deck is, see, yeah, they need to love themselves. This is with the Page of Wands, definitely comes a message. So you could definitely get a message of this love offer in the present. If not right now, definitely in the future, because they are going through some kind of cycle where they're starting to move forward towards you. But this is also representing where they have self-love for themselves. This is where Spirit says, hey, man, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with this love, this new beginning that we're giving you? Are you going to stay in a dormant situation, or are you going to move forward and find that love that you truly want and desire? Make a move on it, in other words, okay? So I don't really think I need to clarify, because the cards were there at the bottom and the top. This person is coming to you, and that's in the present how they feel about you. They feel about moving towards you, okay? And so, Spirit, I would like to know, please, in the future, how do they feel about the viewer in the future, please? How do they feel about the viewer in the future, please? The love interest, how does the love interest feel about the viewer in the future, please? In the future. Okay, so definitely a celebration. This is coming together. Three of Cups, it could be that community card where you do go out and celebrate. You know, you're partying, you're coming together with friends. And in a sense, it's like they're coming together with you to celebrate, because they feel like they can be happy with you. This is a happy card. This is a card also of reuniting and coming back together. A lot of people say it's a third party, but in this read, it's not showing up as a third party, because, like I said, this person is feeling for you as if you make them happy. Okay, you make them happy, and in the future, they want to return to something happy versus staying in for whatever reason, I feel like this person has been through turmoil, whether it's been in a bad relationship, or maybe they weren't able to offer this love to you because whatever situation they were going through in their life, they weren't able to offer. But now it's like they're moving to something that makes them happy. And definitely this person has gotten stronger with the King of Pentacles at the bottom. This person is ready to expand and grow. They've gone through changes. They're a king now. They're not like a knight. In the beginning, you see, when you guys rushed in together, they were a knight. So their energies were a younger energy, somewhat immature, and so now they've grown and they've become a little bit more mature. So they've gone through some kind of changes, okay. And definitely, I do feel like they will be making a move towards you in the future because you make them happy, and they really can't stop thinking about you is what I'm hearing. And this is definitely where it's a wish come true. This is a 9, and so this is definitely speaking of making wishes, making really manifesting your dreams and getting the wish fulfillments. See, there's 2 horses here. This is definitely your soulmate. There's a lot of wisdom here and a lot of wishing that's been going on in this connection. And I feel like that is something that you both been placing out to the universe as far as wanting to come together, okay? Wanting to come together. But I want to clarify that too for you guys. Let's see. Spirit, please clarify the 3 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, sometimes it could mean, maybe overindulging, over drinking, over partying. But in this reading, I feel as if it's telling me that it's a wish fulfillment. Please clarify for the future how they feel for the viewer in the future, please. How do they feel for the viewer? The 9 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. Definitely you make them happy and definitely make them feel stronger, okay? So with the number 8, the coffin, this is a cycle that's gone on. So perhaps the coffin is almost like the Tower card, where you have to allow certain transformations to occur in your life. It speaks of perhaps outgrowing situations, and these obstacles are put in your path because Spirit wants you to really move from different cycles. They don't want you to stay in negative cycles for the rest of your life. So they break things up in cycles for us. And the coffin represents you taking that time to really leave things in the past and start over new. So what they're saying is that in the future, you have a new beginning with this person. There's a new fresh start. It's a very strong connection. Okay. So you're going to get a movement. See, the stork means movement. The stork means you could be moving homes. So perhaps maybe in the future, you're going to be moving into a home together, buying a new home together, just having a lot of love, perhaps maybe having a family. This is what is in store. These are your wish fulfillments. These are the things that you've been manifesting for this relationship, okay? And then the mountain here, it just keeps telling you, like, keep pushing, keep pushing. There may be a lot of obstacles that are placed in front of you, but the more you push forward, the closer you are to it, and don't give up. It's all about allowing change in your life, okay? And with the mountain, it's a 3. So this is where it's like having peace of mind, okay? So I feel like it's definitely saying you totally make this person happy. And for whatever reason, they had to go through that cycle to really realize this, if that makes sense for you, okay? They had to, perhaps they were the one that ended this relationship. And it wasn't until now that they're realizing, oh my God, I can't get over this person. This person is just stuck. They're like stuck in my head no matter what I do. And they think about it too much. Okay, you could think about it too much and they think about you too much. They're obsessed. You're obsessed. It's like, but it's because the connection is so darn strong. That's what that is, okay? So don't think you're going crazy, because I feel that you both feel this way about each other. Definitely. I have to grab some water, guys. Sorry. I'm still getting over a cold. Okay, so excuse me, guys. Spirit, in the past, what brought this couple together in the past, please? The love interest and the viewer. What brought them together, please? I would like to know what brought them together in the past, please. In the past. So with the Nine of Pentacles, okay, Nine of Pentacles is definitely where you're very self-sufficient. You're very self-sufficient. You're single. Self-sufficient. Pretty much maybe this was a person that used to watch you at work, or maybe you met a person at work, because there's pentacles here. So maybe you were working when you met this person. And it, in a sense, I feel as if they were just really attracted to the fact that you were very self-sufficient, even though you have your money and like everything that you have is financially set for you. I feel like what they found attractive about you was the fact that you aren't a material person, even though you're self-sufficient with money. That's what they're trying to tell me. They really were attracted to you, and like I said, you could have met this person at work, okay? And see, with the Sun, it's definitely where this could have been placed, because this is a major arcana. This could be placed for you guys to meet, as far as by spirit, by coincidence. But there's no such thing as coincidence, because when you're supposed to meet somebody, you're just supposed to meet. So I feel as if this person just stepped in front of you at work or something like this, it wasn't a coincidence. It was meant to be, almost like destiny, okay? It was destiny that this person was supposed to meet you. You could have been working and they were like a customer, or it could be vice versa, where they were working and you were a customer. And I'm just getting this visual of when you both come together and lock eyes. It was just like a connection like no other. Okay, and it's definitely saying it was meant to be. They're saying it was meant to be with the Sun right here. Okay, it was destiny. Okay, and that's what brought you guys together. But I feel like they really appreciate who you are, and the fact that you're very self-sufficient and you're not a materialistic person. So it's like you could be financially doing well for yourself, but you don't act like it. You're not a material person is what I'm trying to say, okay? And they like that. Maybe you're intuitive as well, something like that, okay? And so, Spirit, I would like to know, please, in the present, what is keeping them? Let me sure I'm asking the right question, guys, okay? Oh, yeah, I wrote down the question. So, in the present, what is keeping the love interest and the viewer apart in the present? So the High Priestess came out. With the High Priestess, this is something that maybe there's still a little bit of time for that transformation that is needed. That's what's keeping you apart, is the fact that this person or yourself have not made that full transformation yet. Like with the coffin, I explained to you, there's changes that need to happen. And so perhaps maybe this person hasn't quite finished making that transformation. And definitely there's something that still needs to be learned. But see, there is definitely a soulmate yin and yang kind of energy with this connection. Very much twin flamish too. because I feel like there's this connection between the two that you just can't really grow. And twin flames really is about healing and going through transformations and being more spiritual. So with the high priestess, it could possibly mean that you still have a little bit of time to wait. And then also it could possibly mean that there's some kind of, maybe this person, because they've been holding back, they need to come and really express their feelings for you. Okay. See, yeah, at the bottom of the deck is that 10 of Cups, where you truly make this person happy, but they haven't expressed this to you yet. Okay. For whatever reason, they're holding off. They're holding off for the right moment. With the, see, they're still thinking about it. With the Hermit at the top of the deck, they're still really contemplating it, thinking about it, making sure it's going to be a sure thing, because they haven't really felt like this for anyone else. And I'm hearing that their failed relationships, they don't quite know if this will be another failed relationship, even though there's so much passion and so much emotion, and I do sense love here. There's this worry that if they express this kind of love to you, it sort of they worry whether or not it's going to be a failed relationship. It's almost like they've been so hurt from the past that they don't know how to move forward, if that makes sense for you. Okay, but let me clarify this high priestess. Spirit, please clarify the high priestess regarding the present and what's keeping them apart. What is keeping this couple apart in the present? Clarify the high priestess, please. Clarify the high priestess in the present. Okay. See, I love it. See, they have love for you. They really do. They're really being immature with their feelings right now. They don't know how to really man up and come up and tell you. It could be you that is not feeling or is not able to really express to them. But see, with the heart and the book, it's like they're keeping it under wraps. They're keeping it under wraps. For whatever reason, it's almost as if I feel a little vulnerability and a little shyness, a little immaturity, but they truly do have these love feelings for you. And I definitely feel like they're waiting for the right moment. They're waiting for the right moment to expose their secrets. See, in this book, there's secrets. And so this person really needs to come out in the open and be able to express emotions, because I feel like there are a lot in their head. Definitely with the Devil and the Eight of Swords, this person thinks, and they could get stuck in their head a lot, okay? But see, there's a lot of secrets that need to be expressed to you. And so there's a little bit of time still here for them to really get their bearings up and to really ask you or tell you how they feel about you and give you an offer. Okay, so let me see here. Let's ask the next question. Spirit, I would like to know, in the future for this couple, what is the challenge? What is the challenge in the future for this couple? Really leaving things behind, and the challenge is getting this person to move forward. With the Seven of Wands, see, there's been a lot of conflict in this person's life, whether it's the conflict in your life or their life. There's been so much that they need to really leave it behind and really stop looking at it and thinking about it and feeling it, like releasing. So the challenge is that this person needs to really release things from the past and be able to stand on their own 2 feet, stand on their ground, really fight for what they believe. And really it's a call also for like having that loyalty where you really stand up for your beliefs and you stand up for yourself and you stand up for the person that you love. Okay, so this is the challenge that this person is having. But see, there's that darn 10 of Cups at the bottom, they know that this is where they belong. They know that this is where this happy home is gonna, this is where they're gonna be the happiest, okay? And it is a 10, it is ending a cycle, it is starting something new. At the top of the deck, this is the Empress. So they have this knowing that, oh my God, this is like the golden ticket to this relationship. This is like, this is the ultimate connection, because like I said in the past, I think I said, what I said earlier is like they've never felt this love before. This is like no ordinary love. It's such a different kind of love that brings up a lot of sort of shyness and sort of like vulnerability. But they see you as a goddess. You know, you're a goddess. Like you're able to really grow, and just I'm seeing you guys coming together and having this family, starting this family together. And perhaps, like I said, I even hear moving in together. Okay, so but the challenge is to get this person to really stand up. And I feel that destiny is making this happen. So I don't feel like there's too much that you can do, because this was not a coincidence that you met. You were brought together for a reason. So I definitely do feel that destiny is going to push this person forward. See, they're moving forward. So, and there is light. There is light. They're starting to let go of all the they're starting to let go of all the bad things that have happened in their life. Okay, Spirit, I would like to know, let's see here, in the past, what was the weakness of this relationship, please? In the past, what was the weakness of this relationship? In the past, what was the weakness of this relationship in the past? For the viewer and the love interest, please. The viewer and the love interest. The viewer and the love interest in the past. Oh, okay. They gave me two. So, see, it was full of abundance as far as love and a new beginning. It had that balance. In the past, it had that balance of just being at the right place at the right time. Just really, just beautiful energy in the past, okay? And that's what attracted each other. Like I said, like when you first saw each other, when you guys locked eyes, that was like, let's go. It was like instant let's go attraction, okay? And so they definitely, if this was a weakness, because it happened so quickly, okay? So that's what Spirit is saying. It happened so quickly, and it was just such a balanced that it sort of scared the person off, or it could have scared you off. Because these feelings, they're just like, just totally different feelings than this person's ever had, totally different feelings than you've ever had. And I mean, the two pillars, I'm telling you, there's the two pillars again, as well as with the High Priestess. This is definitely a twin flame for you. That's why you've gone through the transformation. That's why there's been a lot of healing and different changes that need to be made before you can come back together. Okay? So definitely the weakness in the past is that, you know, it could have been off balance too. Let me clarify that, because it could have been off balance as far as maybe one person was gung-ho and one was a little bit scared. Okay, please clarify the weakness in the past with the Ace of Cups and the Justice card, please. The Justice card. Okay, so see, perhaps maybe this person, when you met them, they, because of the fact that and it could have been your energy as well, with the Knight of Swords in the beginning. This person could have been a little sly fox. Like they could have been that little that person that, you know, overindulged and really partied a lot, and they could have possibly had other people on the side. They could have also had another partner at the time. I definitely do feel like they might have had another partner because of the ring. This speaks of a marriage. So definitely they could have been in another relationship. And that was where the off balance was. So that is the weakness, because they sort of met you and really didn't think that they would meet you at that time. They were full of passion for you. With the gentleman card that came out, the lilies, the flowers, and the garden. See, the garden speaks of that meeting place. They just did not expect to meet you, is what I'm hearing, okay? But see, with the flowers and the lilies, you brought this kind of passion to them that they've never had, and it really wanted them to make that offer. When you see the gentleman, it's like them making an offer. So your love interest really wanted to make that offer, and they couldn't make that offer because they were already tied up with someone else. They were already married or living with someone else. But see, this was like an instant when you first met. It wasn't a coincidence. You were supposed to meet, okay? And there's so much love here for you guys with the flowers and the lilies. It's like you brought them a new beginning. They brought you a new beginning, and just full of passion, okay? Very beautiful. So that was the weakness where this person was with someone else, okay? They really want to be with you, but they really couldn't really go further because they were already attached to someone else, okay? But let's see here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to keep these to the side because I really want to keep the tarot up there. But if I have to, I will pull them out again. Okay, so I would like to know, in the present, what needs to address in order for this relationship to be able to come back together. So what needs to be addressed in the present in order for this relationship to come back together, please? What needs to be addressed? The 9 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. So definitely this person needs to finish that healing cycle. But see, they've been banged up. Okay, they've been banged up, and they're really learning. They've gone from a 7 to a 9. Okay, as far as being able to stand up for themselves. So now, yeah, they've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of turmoil. Okay, but then there's a movement as far as they're saying to you, I've been banged up, but I'm still willing to fight. I'm still fighting for myself. I'm still fighting for you. Okay, so don't give up. And this is what needs to be addressed as far as them making a decision. With the 2 of Swords, they really need to make that decision, and I feel like the decision has been made, because I do feel with this card it's speaking about movement forward. Okay, really moving from that 7 to the 9, where they're really leaving all the turmoil in the past. So they've made a decision. And with the 7 of Swords, this is where see, they're walking away from they're really walking away from that cheating, the lying, being that kind of fox kind of person. They're different. They've gone through a transformation. Okay, so what really needs to be addressed is the fact that they stop holding back their feelings, because they do hold their feelings back from you. They haven't really expressed it. And that was true with the High Priestess that came out earlier, where they're really holding back. And so this really needs to be one of the major things that needs to happen in this relationship in order for it to come back together. Okay, but I do see it happening. I see like the decision has been made to end the trickery, to end the to end not speaking, not communicating, just really to end the fact that they've been holding back how they feel about you. Okay, and Spirit, in the future, what is the strength of this relationship in the future? What is the strength of this relationship in the future, please? What is the strength of this relationship? The Eight of Cups. Okay, because the strength is that with the Eight of Cups, this is when your person is really decided. They've decided and they've walked away from all turmoil. This is where they leave everything in the past and they walk to better, like a better place, a better foundation. This is where they walk to the tip, the tip of the mountain, and they call out your name and they call out for you. Like, are you still there for me? I'm coming for you. Okay. And that is the strength that this person has been able to really transform and really walk away from things that don't no longer serve them. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is that Five of Swords. So they're walking away from whatever. See, this is walking away from conflict. So they could be walking away from that marriage, from that relationship, okay? And see, with the World's right there too, it's come to an end. That relationship, that turmoil, that karmic turmoil relationship has come to an end, and they're walking away, and that's the strength in the future. See, there is that that Queen of Swords, where at the top of the deck, this is the apologies. This is the strength. This is where they get their bearings to come back. You're going to get a message. You're going to get some kind of communication, and that is going to be the strength of the relationship, is that they're able to come back to you and really able to get that bearing inside of them to come out and voice to you, hey, I'm sorry. Will you take me back? I'm sorry. Okay. So definitely I do feel like that would be the strength, because they've done a lot of thinking about it. They've done a lot of thinking about it, and they've really have been waiting for the right moment. But let me clarify that Eight of Cups, okay? Please clarify the strength of this relationship with the Eight of Cups. Clarify the relationship with the Eight of Cups being the strength. Clarify that, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups being the strength in the future for this relationship, please. Okay. Yeah, so this is where, see, they're coming together. The home speaks of that. It's almost like the Ten of Cups, where you come together and you have your family, your love. You know, the home is all about being playful with each other, having love for each other, growing, expanding, having comfort, okay? So that is the strength. And I did say before, you're going to move together in a home together. And that's something that they may be working on too. So definitely that's a strength. See, the 8 is having inner strength, and this 4 right here, this is having stability, a firm foundation. So they're walking to a firm foundation, and the firm foundation is you. Okay, very beautiful, guys. Oh, I love it. Let's see here. I think that's all the questions I had. Wow, it seemed like I went really fast, but yeah, I've asked all the questions. Okay, let me ask. There's 3 more. I was sort of short. Okay. So I want to know, in the past, why did they break up? Okay. I don't know if I asked these or not, but I'm going to ask them again because I feel like it's still a little bit short. Why did they break up in the past? Why did they break up in the past, please? In the past, what was the cause of the breakup? Really not being able to build with you. With the 3 of Pentacles, this is really where they couldn't give you that effort that you were looking for, as far as bringing you that balance, as far as you know, being able to grow and really give you that firm foundation that you're seeking, because they see you as this person that you're not a BS kind of person. There's no BS involved with you. It's all straight and legit. And they were definitely with the Hangman. They were stuck in another partnership. They were stuck in another partnership that they kept trying to work out, and they couldn't work out this partnership, okay? So that's why you guys broke up, okay? And see at the bottom is the 5 of Wands, where there was a lot, there was a lot for this person to break things up for you. I mean, emotionally, this person went through hell when they had to break up with you, because they really they hold you dear. They still think about you a lot. With the Page of Pentacles at the top, it's like they just cut off all communication, but they still, it sort of like stabbed themselves in the heart because they had to break this off with you, okay? So the present, what is the situation in the present with this relationship? What is the present situation with this relationship? What is the situation with this relationship in the present, please? What is happening with this relationship in the present, please? What is happening with this relationship? For the viewer and the love interest, what is happening? Okay. Yeah, there's a new, oh, I love it. Look at that. You couldn't ask for better cards, guys. 6 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Wands is definitely speaking of that victory. Really overcoming a lot of turmoil, through going through battles to really get to this point right now. This is what's going on currently. There is victory, and there's a new beginning that is being placed here. This victory could be in a form of your love interest really being able to stand up for themselves, really being able to leave all the turmoil in the past, coming together, being one. See, it's like there's a woman that he's looking at, so he's returning to you, okay? And that is what's going to happen right now. If you haven't got that communication yet, give it maybe a couple weeks, a couple months, something like this, okay? But there's a new beginning. And I wouldn't be surprised if you get a call from this person out of the blue, because it is, I asked, what is the present situation? And the present situation is they're working out this victory to be able to come over and offer you this new beginning, okay? Very beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. Very good reading, guys. Okay, and my last and final question is, in the future, will this relationship come back together? Which I definitely do see that. In the future, will this relationship come back together, please? In the future, will this couple come back together? This relationship, please. Oh, gosh, yes. Look at that. It's making your wish fulfillment. I love it. That's the Star card. That is really getting everything that you wished for coming together. And definitely, yeah, see, leaving all this turmoil and really forgetting about all this there could have been other people surrounding your relationship, as far as maybe them listening to others, and maybe it could have been with the relationship that they were in, really stopping them from changing. But there's change here. There's change, and that is what's bringing this connection back together. And definitely the question is this relationship going to come back together in the future? Yes, it is, okay? There's that Tower at the bottom, which speaks of that transformation where something bad is ending. Something very bad is ending and something new is coming. And there's that 2 of Cups, I'm telling you. So it's the end of something bad so that they can come back and start this partnership with you. Very beautiful. And look at, there's that Temperance. that Temperance is also that soulmate card with the two cups together and having so much emotion and passion. This is definitely divinely guided to you. This is something that was definitely meant to be. There was no coincidence that this person met you or that you met this person. And there's been a lot of healing. So yeah, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. So I do hope you like this reading. Please leave me your comments, share, and subscribe. And thank you. Have a great day, and thank you for spending time with me.